Have you ever woken up feeling like you didn't sleep at all, or hit that 3 o'clock wall where your batteries just feel completely flat? I lived like that for years. My name is Carlos, I'm 34, and until pretty recently, I was completely dependent on coffee, just to function 3, 4, sometimes even 5 cups a day. My days were a blur of early starts, brutal traffic, 8 hours glued to a computer, and then getting home with barely any energy left for my kids. But then, on a work trip to Japan, everything shifted. I was in Tokyo, absolutely wrecked by jet lag and a packed schedule. My colleague Takeshi took one look at me and said, "Carlos-san, you look very tired. May I teach you something that will help?" I was skeptical, but in the next 2 minutes, he showed me something that genuinely changed my life. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what he showed me. He called it *Shibumi no Koki, the breath of simple elegance. He explained that it was a technique used by samurai before battle, by monks for long hours of meditation, and now, by modern executives to recharge without stimulants. It combines deep conscious breathing, correct posture, and vivid visualization. Honestly, I'd always dismissed breathing exercises as a bit too out there for me, but Takeshi's quiet confidence made me listen. And the best part, you can do this anywhere at your desk, at home, even in your car, without anyone noticing. It's a simple, 3-phase process that takes just 2 minutes. Let's start with phase 1, mountain posture. This takes about 20 seconds. Whether you're standing or sitting, the key is a straight spine. If you're in a chair, move away from the backrest. Plant your feet flat on the floor, parallel to each other. Now, imagine a thread gently pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let your arms relax by your sides, maybe turning your palms forward slightly to open up your chest. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart, with your knees soft. You want to feel stable, but flexible. Now for phase 2, the ocean breath. This will take about a minute. You can close your eyes or just soften your gaze, looking about 2 meters ahead of you on the floor. We're going to do 4 full breath cycles. Inhale slowly through your nose to a count of 4. As you breathe in, focus on filling your lower lungs first, so your abdomen expands. You can place a hand just below your navel to feel it rise. After the inhale, just pause naturally for a count of 2. Then, exhale slowly through a slightly open mouth to a count of 6. Imagine you're making a very soft, quiet sound, like calm ocean waves rolling out to sea. Let's do one together. Inhale ... 2 ... 3 ... 4. Pause ... 1 2 ... exhale ... 2 ... 3 ... 4 ... 5 ... 6. Complete 4 cycles just like that. Finally, phase 3, the rising sun visualization, which takes about 40 seconds. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Now, picture a brilliant, golden sun rising on the horizon. With each inhale, you see this sun climbing higher and you feel its warm, energizing light pouring into your body. From the crown of your head through your shoulders, your chest, your abdomen, and all the way down to your feet. And with each exhale, you imagine a dark, hazy mist leaving your body. This mist is all your fatigue, your stress, your mental clutter. Just watch it drift away. After about 40 seconds of this, when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. So, what's actually happening in your body when you do this? When we're under chronic stress, we tend to breathe very shallowly, using maybe just 30% of our lung capacity. This creates a vicious cycle of low oxygen and low energy. This shallow breathing keeps our body in a state of fight or flight, burning through our mental and emotional reserves. Shibumi no Koki flips that switch. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, signaling safety and calm to your brain. The deep inhales boost the oxygen in your blood, which is essential for creating ATP, the energy currency of your cells. The long exhales help clear out excess carbon dioxide, which can contribute to that feeling of mental fog. That brief pause helps your body absorb oxygen more efficiently. And the positive visualization. It actually activates brain circuits that release feel-good neurochemicals like dopamine and serotonin. When I got back home, I committed to trying it. It wasn't perfect at first. But one afternoon, around 2 p.m., I felt that familiar crash coming on. Instead of reaching for another coffee, I went to a quiet corner and did the 2-minute routine. The change was immediate. The brain fog lifted. I felt a sense of clear focus, and I managed to finish a delayed report in under an hour. So I made it a routine. On waking, at lunchtime, and during that mid-afternoon slump. By the second week, I was sleeping better. Doing it before bed quieted the racing thoughts and I'd fall asleep in minutes. My wife even noticed I was more present and patient with the kids. I had the energy to play with them after work. I started exercising in the mornings again, and I cut my coffee habit from 5 cups a day down to just 1, which I now drink for pure pleasure. After a month, I felt like a different person, physically better, mentally steadier, and way more productive. You might be wondering, how can just 2 minutes make such a big difference? It's because your autonomic nervous system reacts almost instantly. Think about it. A sudden loud noise can make your heart race in a split second. In the same way, deliberate slow breathing can rapidly induce a state of calm and energy. This technique is so powerful because it stacks 3 levers at once. Your breath regulates your nervous system, your posture improves circulation, and the visualization breaks negative thought loops. It's a multiplier effect. So, when is the best time to practice? Doing it when you first wake up sets a centered, energized tone for the whole day. It can often replace that first coffee before a big meeting or a difficult conversation. You can do it discreetly in a quiet corner to calm your nerves and sharpen your mind. It's a game changer for that 2 to 4 p.m. afternoon slump, beating the need for sugar or caffeine. And practicing before bed is incredible for sleep. It lowers cortisol and supports melatonin production. Just one tip for bedtime: visualize a tranquil sunset instead of a sunrise. Now, there are a couple of common mistakes to avoid. The first is breathing into your chest instead of your belly. Chest breathing keeps you in stress mode. Remember to keep a hand on your abdomen to make sure it's expanding on the inhale. The second mistake is rushing. 30 seconds isn't quite enough to flip the switch. Aim for at least a full minute of conscious breathing. And finally, don't expect a double espresso jolt. The energy you get from this is different. It's a steady, calm, centered energy. You now have everything you need to practice Shibumi no Kaki. I invite you to try it for just 7 straight days. I promise you'll notice real changes, more energy, sharper clarity, and a real reduction in chronic stress. Imagine feeling that best day vitality every single day. The energy you need to pursue your goals, to be present with your loved ones, to live your life fully. All of this is just 2 minutes away. That afternoon in Tokyo, Takeshi told me, a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins with a single step. But I prefer a life of limitless energy begins with a single conscious breath. And he was so right. The most powerful solutions are often the simplest ones. Breathe properly, align your posture, and direct your mind. The energy you're searching for isn't in another cup of coffee or some miracle supplement. It's already inside you. Shibumi no Kokisien is simply the golden key to unlock it. So now, put this video aside for a moment. Sit or stand tall. Inhale to a count of 4, feeling your belly expand. Pause for 2. Exhale to a count of 6. See that golden light filling every cell in your body. Don't wait. Do it right now. Your more energized life starts this very moment. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more simple, powerful techniques to improve your life. Take care and breathe well.